You've worked hard to grow your 401k, but as you approach retirement, you may start to feel the weight of having to manage it and make it last for the rest of your life. Growing it was relatively easy and straightforward, consistently putting away some of your salary and watch your investments grow. And you could adjust just how little or how much you invested into the plan. But now that you are closing in on retirement, you're beginning to realize that this account is going to have to provide for you and your family's livelihood through retirement and maybe even beyond. And managing this can create stress and uncertainty. One wrong move could mean paying more in taxes, penalties, or even running out of money. In today's video, we're going to discuss the 7 biggest mistakes people make with their 401k account as they enter retirement and how to avoid those mistakes. If you're approaching retirement and wondering what to do with your 401k, you're not going to want to miss this. These suggestions could save you a great deal of money and a lot of headaches. But before we begin, allow me to introduce myself. My name is JP Geisbauer, founder of Centerpoint Financial Management. I'm a certified financial planner professional, a certified public accountant, and this channel is dedicated to helping diligent savers maximize their lives and minimize taxes as they transition into retirement. I create new videos weekly, so if you enjoy this content, please hit like or subscribe and you'll be notified when the new videos are released. Okay, so let's dive right into it. Mistake number 1, not having a withdrawal strategy. One of the biggest mistakes you can make with your 401k plan in retirement is not having a clear withdrawal strategy. Think about it. If you randomly pull money from your 401k, you could end up paying unnecessary taxes, or worse yet, run out of savings too soon. You could also take money out too quickly or slowly, depending on the pace of your withdrawals. What's the better way? Create a structured plan for how much you'll withdraw each year, considering living expenses, cash flow needs, income tax rates, and whether or not you're subjected to RMDs or required minimum distributions. We'll be talking about those a little bit more later on. Ideally, you want to coordinate the withdrawals with other sources of income like Social Security, pension, rental income, and investment income. Try to avoid relying upon rules like the 4% rule. They are too general and don't consider the facts and circumstances unique to your situation. Any withdrawal strategy should be a significant component of a comprehensive retirement plan. I did another video on the 7 questions a comprehensive retirement plan should answer. Check it out if you want to see how your retirement plan compares. Does yours answer all the questions? Watch for yourself. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. Mistake number 2, overpaying fees. Not knowing the fees you're paying on your 401k account can be another big mistake people make during retirement. There are several fees a 401k plan can charge you, but typically the 2 biggest ones are plan administration fees and investment management fees. The plan administration fees are the fees charged by the plan to its participants. These fees cover the plan's cost, including record keeping, investment option selection, and the plan itself. Essentially all the costs associated with keeping the plan structure going. Once you have put money into your 401k plan, you will be asked to select your funds. The plan administrator will generally select 15 to 20 funds, give or take, as the plan options. You will then decide which of these funds in which you will invest. Each of these investment funds will charge its own management fee. So it's essential to know the management fee for each of these funds in which you will invest. 401k fees might seem small, but over time, they can take a big bite out of your savings. Many retirees stick with their employer's 401k plan without checking to see if they're paying unnecessary administrative or investment fees. Avoid this mistake. Make sure you review your 401k plan's fee structure. You might benefit from rolling your 401k into an IRA with more investment options, including extremely low fee options. Also, most IRAs usually don't have administrative fees. By not paying high administrative fees and choosing funds with low management fees, you could save thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars during your retirement. Number 3, making early withdrawals and not understanding penalties. If you are one of the lucky ones that is retiring early, make sure you understand 401k penalties because withdrawing money too early from your 401k can trigger some hefty ones. If you're under 59 and a half, you could face a 10% penalty on top of the regular income tax associated with normal 401k distributions. That's a pretty costly mistake. To avoid this, understand the rules for penalty-free withdrawals. If you're in a pinch and under 59 and a half, explore alternatives like the rule of 55 or hardship withdrawals. But only use these exceptions as a last resort. The key to avoiding this mistake is understanding the related rules and planning ahead. These penalties are easily avoided with some foresight and preparation. Number 4, not naming or updating beneficiaries. One of the biggest mistakes people can make with their 401k plan is not naming or updating their beneficiaries. Your beneficiaries are going to inherit your account when you pass. If you don't name a beneficiary, your 401k plan will likely end up in something called probate. This court-supervised process sorts out which of your assets go to whom, but it can cost 3 to 7% of your assets in related fees. Choose your beneficiaries so you can avoid this process. A related mistake is not updating your beneficiaries. Imagine your hard-earned savings going to the wrong person, like a former spouse. Fortunately, these mistakes are easy to avoid. Review your beneficiary designations regularly. And anytime there's a significant life event, like a marriage, divorce, or birth, update your beneficiary information to reflect your current wishes. This will ensure your money goes exactly where you want it to upon your passing. Number 5, not adjusting your asset allocation in your 401k. Investing for growth during your working years is essential to your financial success. But once you approach retirement, shifting your asset allocation to reflect your new reality and priorities is crucial. Holding too many high-risk investments could lead to big losses, which could be devastating to your retirement. To avoid this, create an asset allocation that is consistent with your overall retirement plan. Regularly review your portfolio and rebalance as necessary. If you are unsure what a proper asset allocation should look like, speak with a fee-only fiduciary financial advisor. They can help you align your investments with your risk tolerance, time horizon, and withdrawal strategy to ensure that the asset allocation is consistent with your overall retirement plan. Number 6, not taking advantage of Roth conversions. Not taking advantage of Roth conversion opportunities can be a big mistake, especially if you have a significant pre-tax balance in your 401k account. Having a pre-tax balance in your 401k account means that you got an income tax benefit when you initially funded the account. Your taxable salary was reduced by the pre-tax contribution amount to your 401k in the year you funded it, up to the annual limits. But by funding the account with pre-tax dollars, you'll be forced to pay taxes when you take the money out. During a Roth conversion, funds are moved from a pre-tax traditional account to a tax-free Roth account. For income tax purposes, you will recognize the conversion amount as ordinary income in the year the conversion occurs and pay the related income tax. However, once the funds are in the Roth account, they are allowed to grow tax-free forever. Additionally, any withdrawals are also tax-free if the account has been open for 5 years and the account holder is over 59 and a half. And there are no required minimum distributions on Roth accounts for the original account holder of the account. Having a large Roth balance heading into retirement is a huge benefit. I did another video on Roth conversion strategies. It offers some great suggestions on when to convert your pre-tax retirement account to Roths during one's lifetime. There is a link to that video in the description below. Number 7, forgetting to take your RMDs or required minimum distributions. RMDs are a way for the IRS to force you to take distributions from your pre-tax retirement account. The theory here is that they'll let you put the money in and get a deduction on your taxes during the year of your contribution. However, when you take money out of these accounts, you will be taxed. And if you don't take money out of those accounts early enough, you'll be required to take withdrawals from those accounts. Those forced withdrawals after a certain age are called required minimum distributions, or RMDs. Your RMD is calculated using the prior year pre-tax ending balance of your retirement account divided by your life expectancy factor. As you get older, the percentage of the account you'll have to take as an RMD increases. If you don't take your RMDs, you could be subject to an excise tax of up to 25%. Needless to say, not taking your RMDs is a big mistake people can make in retirement. I did a couple of videos on RMDs. One shows the calculation of the RMD amount on an account balance of $1 million. Another illustrates strategies on how to reduce your RMDs. If you have a retirement account, you'll want to check out these videos. There is a link to both of these videos in the description below. Your 401k account is one of your most powerful tools for a secure retirement, but managing it takes careful planning. Avoid these common mistakes to protect your hard-earned savings. minimize taxes, and make your money last at least as long as you do. Don't forget to check out the other videos mentioned, linked in the descriptions below. Here's a link to the video on how to reduce your RMDs. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please hit like or subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.